Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the boy Fooly, and I'm bringing you guys another video right here on Modern Warfare. So it's been a couple of days since the reveal of the multiplayer in Black Ops Cold War, and I decided today I'm just gonna give you guys my first thoughts on it and some opinions, some things that I really enjoyed just by looking as a viewer. Because for some reason, Vondi over at Treyarch doesn't believe that myself, Fooly, is deserving of playing the game early with Scump and Courage and Dr. Disrespect and everybody else who played. Well, it's kind of fucked up. And you know what? Possibly it's because of the way I look. So I'm just going to clean myself up really quickly and maybe Vondi will take me. And bada bing bada boom, just like that, fellas. I'm new and improved. So by this point, I've watched a ton of footage of the new COD, some gameplay from all the top streamers and pro players that I watch. I'm just gonna say it right away. I will say this, just based off of my play style, based off my content, based off of how I play with my friends and everything like that, based on my attitude and my temper, I feel like I will have a better time playing Black Ops Cold War than I will playing Modern Warfare. And if you're familiar with my content, if you've been around for a while, then you know that my feelings towards this game are very poor. Now, there's a couple of problems that I see and a couple of things that other people have already seen with Black Ops Cold War, and a couple of things that have already been fixed, and we're not even at the beta of the game yet, which is crazy good signs for a good Call of Duty. If the developers are already fixing shit and it's not even in its beta yet, that's a really good sign, guys. However, just because I think that it's gonna play well, I feel like this next Call of Duty is just gonna be an updated, less campy, less newbie Modern Warfare 2019. I'm gonna call it right now, guys. I think there's gonna be a divide in the community about whether or not Cold War is going to be any good or whether or not people enjoy it, mainly because Modern Warfare 2019 has catered to some of the worst play styles I've ever experienced my whole goddamn gaming experience. There we go. Prime example. Now, I got a lot of friends who really like Modern Warfare 2019, and that's good for them. The way I play is not the same way that others play, and I think my style of playing is going to be catered more in Black Ops Cold War than it was in this game, and that's where the divide is going to start. But moving past that, we're going to look at the actual gameplay now. Another not so good thing that I saw in there, and this isn't actually like that bad. From the footage that I've seen, Gunsmith is back, and that's not a bad thing because I was a fan of Gunsmith. The thing is, I guess Treyarch might not have been as creative about their Gunsmith as Infinity Ward. I guess the guns in Black Ops Cold War are just a little bit more basic than the ones in here, and that also goes for the attachments, which is kind of a downside a little bit. Good God, my team. This next one is word of mouth, and I don't know it to be exactly 100% true, but since it's a Treyarch game, there's more than likely going to be some fat lag comp in it, and if you know what that is, then yeah. There's a lot of positives in here though, and just to quickly go through some of the positives, there's no more doors. Thank God. There's no more mounting. Thank the Lord. From what I've seen and what I've heard, it looks like there isn't really going to be that much claymore and mine spam. The shotguns are now secondaries, which means by default they kind of have to be a little bit weaker than as if they were a primary. The only downside is that they're a secondary, so now you don't need overkill to run a goddamn MP5 and a goddamn shotgun on the back. C4 spam is gone because there's no longer double tapping square and then it blows up. Now you actually have to detonate it with the little trigger thingy on the left. And then a really big one that I'm super happy about is that the headshot multiplier is still there, but the flinch shooting that leads to the head is completely gone. Now, if you don't know what this means, just search up flinch in Modern Warfare or Modern Warfare flinch, or you know, anything like that. But just as a quick summary, this is pretty much all it is. Me and somebody start shooting at each other at the exact same time, or roughly the same time, and I'm aiming at their, you know, their stomach or their upper chest. He shoots me once while I'm shooting. My gun is gonna go like this, like that, and I'm gonna get an accidental headshot on him. Since the headshot multiplier is so fucking high in this game, and I guess it's the same in Black Ops Cold War, Headshots are really important, and that's going to be a really key factor to winning a gunfight. And in this game, you can put 2 into somebody's chest and be on your way to the 3rd shot right into their chest, and they're still not dead, while they have 1 shot on you in your chest and then a flinch shot that lands in your head and you're dead. Another really good point is that dead silence is now a perk again. You know, if your mother loved you as a child and you have friends as a child and as an adult, then you're really happy with this change. Finally, we have dead silence as a perk, and it's not a stupid field upgrade. And talking about field upgrades, there's no more stopping power rounds in there, which is a great thing. And I guess that's honestly what this all boils down to, is Black Ops Cold War to me kind of just looks like an undoing, if you will, of all the dumb shit that Infinity Ward added into Modern Warfare 2019. That's gonna do it for me, guys. I'm still very excited for Black Ops Cold War. I just don't want it to be a direct copy and paste of Modern Warfare patched. I don't want it to be Modern Warfare 1.5. That's genuinely not what I want. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the video. Thank you so much if you left a like on the video. Thank you so much if you commented. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Toodaloo.
Yeah, swear to God, I was all over you. Yeah.